I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no hoe. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no killer, but don't push me, fingers itching on that pole.
Hey, what's good, guys? Need cheap and fast Madden 18 coins? Check out coinstarhub.com and use code FLEX for 10% off at checkout. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Flex, and I'm back here with another video. And a couple days ago, this article came out. The Dolphins think Kiko Alonso can play better. Well,
duh.
So this article, it made me think about, Kiko Alonso and how I did not like him for a large majority of last season. I did like him the year before, and I thought about, man, what is going on with Kiko, okay? Because he never lived up to his hype of his rookie year when he won a Defensive Player of the Year award. It wasn't the NFL Pepsi one, but it was the other one. He won a Defensive Player of the Year award. I meant to say Defensive Rookie of the Year, guys. You know I have to pause a lot of these videos I do because I always mess up on something. You know, I just be talking. Like, I don't even think when I just be talking. I just be blabbering because it's so weird. Because think about it. I'm talking to myself. Like, right now I'm talking to y'all, right? But, like, in my house, I'm talking to myself. Just think about that. I don't know why I'm talking about this right now. This has nothing to do with the video. But anyways, just continue watching, all right? Live up to the hype, and everywhere he goes, he keeps getting traded and blah. And it's like he hasn't had the career that he probably hoped for, or that he probably thought he was gonna have before. He thought he was gonna have when he won that award. So I got into it. I started looking up some stuff, and I came to a conclusion that, you know, Kiko Alonso hasn't been what he was supposed to be cracked up to be when he came in the league, but it might not be his fault. Some of the reasons why he is not, you know, a Pro Bowl linebacker was just completely out of his control. So I'm going to like break down Kiko Alonso's career for y'all real quick, so I can understand why maybe the reason why he haven't developed the way he should have, or the reason why he's so inconsistent, is actually the teams that he played for and not actually him himself. Now, first of all, in college, he played linebacker. Oregon only had like 2 linebackers on the field that he played, so he was basically an inside linebacker in college. That's how he got drafted. That's what he was comfortable in college. When he came into the NFL, played for the Bills his rookie year, which is by far his best year ever. As y'all can see on the screen, he had 87 tackles, 2 sacks, which is more sacks than he's had the whole career ever since then. He had 5 pass deflections. He had 4 interceptions, which is more interceptions than he's had in his whole career after then. You know what I'm saying? In his rookie year, he did all this. A great rookie year, right? He was at middle linebacker. The sky was the limit, right? And then that offseason, after he had that great season at middle linebacker, the Bills said they were going to move him to the weak side, all right, for the 2014 season, which he never played in because he ended up getting hurt. Now that's the key, because he also gets injured, and that is not the team's fault nor his fault. It's just life, all right? He does get injured a lot, so, you know, he ended up getting injured and never moved to weak side. Right after that, he was traded to Philly. So now he's in a completely different system, completely different atmosphere. He only played in the Bills 1 year at middle linebacker. In Philly, I don't know where they put him, because it's not a lot of film of him playing for Philly, because he barely was in the game in the first place. As y'all can see, he only played 11 games, started 1 game, only had, you know, 30 tackles the whole season. I mean, he wasn't really a top linebacker on that team at all. So he's in a completely different system, and he only is there for 1 year and ends up getting traded again to the Miami Dolphins. Now, this is his 3rd team in 4 years. He hasn't never been in the same system twice up until this point. He has never been on the same team for more than 1 year at a time at this point. And now he's in Miami, and he's back in his middle linebacker position, which he had the great rookie year of, which he was Defensive Player of the Year, and which he made the Pro Bowl that great year. He back in middle linebacker, which he's supposed to be, where he likes playing. And his first year in Miami was a great year. I had no problem with Kiko the first year in Miami. When he was a middle linebacker, he had picks, he had, you know, 69 tackles. I remember the most memorable play of that whole season, or his whole time in Miami, is when he picked off Phillip Rivers in that close game. I know y'all know what I'm talking about if you watch the games. That was a crazy game. That was the most memorable play. And he was everywhere. He's always around the ball. That's one thing you can say about Kiko. He don't always make the play because it's trash sometimes, but he's always around the ball, right? So he had a great season. Nobody complained about Kiko last season or 2 years ago. So in 2017, Kiko moves again with the Dolphins, which was last year, which was his terrible year where nobody really liked Kiko because he was always running the ball, but he never made plays. But now he's a weak side linebacker, which he wasn't comfortable with to begin with. I basically told y'all this whole story to tell y'all this. Kiko has never played on the same team in the same position for 2 years in a row. In his entire career, from 2013 all the way to now is 2018, Kiko has never played in the same position on the same team in his entire career, okay? He has never got time to actually even gel into any system or anything because he's constantly either moving positions or getting traded. This upcoming year will be the first year Kiko ever was on the same team and in the same position he was the previous year. I believe that stunted Kiko's growth. Also, his injuries, obviously his injuries also stunted his growth. But honestly, I think a lot of it was just them keep trying to move him and then also getting traded. That's hard to develop like that when you're in different systems. Like, so I cannot blame Kiko, and I'm actually proud of Kiko of what he has done, considering the things that he's had to deal with, all the injuries, all the trading, even when you're on the same team, you're in a different position. I'm actually kind of proud of Kiko now that I've done some research. I almost want to apologize to Kiko. This is why I think Kiko Alonso will have a bounce back season this year. I do look forward to Kiko Alonso's season this year because he already just showed the potential that he had his rookie season. The only thing that really got in his way is injuries, okay? But he's already showed his potential that he had his rookie season, that he could be one of the top linebackers in the league, right? And also, he doesn't even have to be the top because hopefully Raekwon McMillan is a beast, and also Jerome Baker. But he could be a really great linebacker. He has Pro Bowl potential. And this will be the first year we actually can really just lock in for 2 seasons in a row, the same position, and actually have his mental catch up with the physical abilities that he already has. With that being said, with our linebacker core, Kiko Alonso, Jerome Baker. I don't know if Jerome Baker is starting. I actually don't know who's starting on the outside, on the other side. I know Raekwon McMillan is starting on the middle linebacker. I know Kiko Alonso starting weak side. I don't know who's starting strong side. I have no clue. It could be Anthony. It could be Jerome Baker. I don't know. Or Dolphins could just have two linebackers like they did a lot of the times and just bring Rashad Jones down. I don't know what Dolphins gonna do this season. That's why I'm excited for the preseason. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap the video. What did you guys think about this information? Did y'all know this information that Kiko never played in the same system twice in a row in ever in his career? I never knew that. I had no clue. If I did know that, I might have would have cut him some slack during the season last season, but I probably wouldn't because I don't even care about nothing when they playing. I don't care what you going through, nigga. You need to go crazy. But like I said, that's gonna wrap the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Boy K Flexing 6K on the way. I'm out.
I remember I wanted for the crystal many times, but I knew this moment would come. Now it's my time. I gotta make up for all them nights that my mama cried. I'm going in, I'm putting